Today, the future of football is about to change. Instead of Real Madrid being led by Kylian Mbappe, they now have their club legend Cristiano Ronaldo, and similarly, Barcelona has the greatest player of all time, Lionel Messi. We are about to witness how the future of football will unfold if every club had its greatest player in history, with the ultimate goal of determining which team can become superior and win the most Champions League titles. All starting out with the 2025 season, which was headlined by what is known as the best club in the world, Real Madrid. It is no surprise that with Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., and most importantly Cristiano Ronaldo, the club stood out amongst all the others in Europe, with their newly formed Big Three combining for 110 goals across all competitions. On the other hand, another club located in the same country was also making headlines, as they were led by who some people may call the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi. However, instead of stealing the spotlight, Messi took a backseat and was the playmaker of the squad, resulting in Barcelona become La Liga champions, Copa del Rey winners, and potentially Champions League winners, as they now face Cristiano Ronaldo's Real Madrid in the Champions League final. And if we take a look at their individual trophy counts, Ronaldo has 5 UCL titles and 5 Ballon d'Ors, while Messi has 4 UCL titles and 8 Ballon d'Ors. So if Ronaldo wins this final, he could potentially close the gap within the rivalry, and with the score tied at the half, the Champions League trophy is anyone's to take. 60th minute, we haven't seen much in this Champions League final, but now Rafinha's running down the lines, plays in Messi. Now Messi to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal 1-0 in the 61st minute. That's amazing. With the match coming close to the final whistle, it looked like this was Barca's to take until Real Madrid found themselves on a counter-attack. Vinicius Jr. is through in the 83rd minute. He needs to finish here or either pass it to Ronaldo. What is he gonna do? Vinicius Jr. makes it 1-1 in the 84th minute. By the looks of it, this match is going into extra time. Everyone watching for sure thought this was headed into extra time, but Barca ended up pushing for one last attack, which they probably shouldn't have done. Vinicius Jr. is through once again. What a pass by Courtois. What is going on? What is he gonna do? He's gonna play on Ronaldo, and Ronaldo 2-1 in the 90th minute. He's hitting the Sue. He's about to hit the Sue. Ronaldo. Nah, this Champions League final really just took a turn. Barcelona with probably one last attack. Rafinha's through. Rafinha 1v1. Oh, Rafinha, no, you have to finish, but it's over. Real Madrid took this one at 2-1. Crazy Champions League final. At this point, it is a proven fact that Ronaldo and the Champions League go hand in hand, as he went on to claim the trophy for the 6th time in his career, as well as lift the Ballon d'Or on the night of the ceremony, also making that the 6th of his career. By the looks of it, this simulation is shaping up to be another Messi versus Ronaldo rivalry. However, as we enter the 2026 season, we see a team that had not achieved major European success change its narrative, led by its star player Neymar Jr., who reached his 2nd ever 50-goal season. However, as mentioned earlier, this season told a different story. Over in Italy, a star from the past was taking his respective league by storm, netting 45 goals across all competitions, securing all domestic titles, and leading Napoli to the Champions League final for a matchup against Neymar Jr.'s Paris Saint-Germain. Once again, if we examine the circumstances, Maradona has never won a Champions League, and Neymar only has 1 title to his name, but that was with the help of a certain someone. This means both superstars now have the chance to change the narrative of their careers. But as we all know, Neymar Jr. is known as the 3rd best player of our generation for a reason. He showed all the Napoli defenders that there's levels to football, netting a brace to win his 2nd ever Champions League trophy, but what felt different is he did this one on his own as the star player on his team. And if we skip ahead a couple months, all of his work was rewarded as he claimed the 1st Ballon d'Or of his career. The future of football is already continuing to change at a rapid pace, and as we enter the 2027 season, it only continues to evolve. A team that also had not seen European success in 17 years emerged onto the scene, with their star player carrying the load, scoring 43 goals across all competitions. But if we take a look across Europe, a familiar face was once again putting on a show, averaging nearly a goal a game to lead his team back to the Champions League final. This wouldn't be just an Inter Milan versus Real Madrid showdown, it would be a Ronaldo versus Ronaldo showdown. And if we take a look at what the media is saying about this matchup,
Ronaldo is R9. Cristiano is Cristiano Ronaldo.
One narrative stands above the rest. There can only be one Ronaldo, setting the stage for an intense final. If you made it this far into the video, 97% of people who watch me are not subscribed. So if you're one of them, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Ferland Mendy now on the ball, plays in Mbappe. Mbappe now. Mbappe sprinting. Nobody's closing him out, and he shoots it straight at the keeper. As you can see, Real Madrid started out hot, but a last-minute tackle against Ronaldo would be the start to Inter Milan's first chance. Lautaro Martinez on the ball. plays in Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan shoots and Mkhitaryan makes it 1-0 in the 19th minute. What a goal by him. It is now 1-0 to Inter Milan. Real Madrid were in a constant fight trying to get back in this one, but it would take them nearly 20 minutes into the second half until they saw another clear-cut chance. Mbappe is with him, but he's gonna ball roll. He's gonna go. He's gonna play Mbappe. Mbappe shoots it at the keeper. Real Madrid need to finish if they want to be back in this one. Inter followed up against Real Madrid with 2 back-to-back chances, but Courtois was keeping the Madrid fans' hopes alive. This then led to Ronaldo creating another opening for Mbappe. Valverde now with it. Plays in Ronaldo. Ronaldo plays in Mbappe through. Mbappe's in a dangerous position. Mbappe, what is Mbappe doing? He needs to finish. Real Madrid need to get the ball up, and the ref might blow the whistle here. Yep, he has blown the whistle, and Inter Milan have taken this one at only 1-0. This is kind of a huge blow to Real Madrid. For this season, there was only going to be one Ronaldo, and his name was Ronaldo Nazario, as he went on to win the Champions League title and claim the 2026 Ballon d'Or, marking this one the 3rd one of his career. At this moment, no team has won the Champions League trophy twice. However, as we enter season 4, Inter Milan showed promising signs that they could potentially go back-to-back and become the first team to secure 2 titles. That is until they were knocked out in the round of 16 by one of the most historic clubs, led by Gerd Muller's 43 goals and 14 assists. That same club went on to win the domestic double. However, domestic success does not matter at this moment because we witnessed the re-emergence of another historic club. They made key changes during the transfer window, building their squad around their legendary talisman who recorded his 750 goal plus season. Looking back at a previous year, Barcelona suffered a heartbreak in the dying moments of a UCL final. This time, they were determined to change that narrative as they made their return to the grandest stage, facing a club with whom they share immense history, Bayern Munich. Let's go ahead and skip right into the second half where we would finally see the first shot on target. Messi is played through. Messi's 1v1. Messi all the way straight out the second half is insane. Oh my god, Messi, after a boring first half, he actually just scored right. Nah, that's actually kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, the second half was where most of the action was, and you would see what I'm talking about moments later. Gerd Muller on the ball. Plays in Jamal Musiala. Musiala with space. Plays in Elise. And Elise right away after Barcelona scored. What just happened in the second half? It just started to ramp up like a lot. Now Rafinha on the ball. Rafinha's dribbling. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's out of your pay grade, buddy. All jokes aside, there wasn't much to this match, but one last chance was seen for Barca to possibly win it all. Rafinha to Nico Williams. Nico Williams now on it. Plays in Messi. Messi has it. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal just shot it straight at the keeper. Oh my gosh, he could have won it. By now, you guys know this match entered extra time, and let's not waste any time where it was Barcelona who once again had the chance to take the lead. Now Messi's played in through. Messi has space. Messi! No, what is going on with these Barcelona players? They have to finish. It's looking like this match has to be settled in a penalty shootout. A penalty shootout after 1-10's final. Rafinha. Whoa, how did the goalkeeper not save that? That's kind of crazy. That was a weak penalty, but Harry Kane. Oh, Harry Kane's penalty saved. Oh my. Okay, Messi. Messi with a good pen. Okay, Barcelona have the lead at 2-0. This is not good for Bayern Munich, but that's a good penalty by Muller. Now look, Lamine Yamal is stepping up. This wouldn't even be in a penalty shootout if he made his chance, but that's a good pen. Now it's time for Elise. Elise scored a goal, but now he scored a good penalty as well. Barcelona are still up 3-2. Now Nico Williams is going to step up straight down the middle. Good pen. Okay, it's not looking good for Bayern Munich. If they miss this penalty or if it's saved, it's pretty much over. It's literally pretty much over. Barcelona either need a save or they need to miss. What is going to happen? That's a good pen by Kimmich. Now this is a rough situation for the Bayern goalkeeper. If Frankie de Jong slots this penalty home, they're already up 4-3. So if he makes this, Barcelona win the Champions League final. And that's a good pen. The goalkeeper didn't even die. Barcelona are champions of Europe. After an intense final, there could only be one winner, with Lionel Messi leading the way. Barcelona defeated Bayern, securing his 5th Champions League title, and as expected, Messi claimed his 9th Ballon d'Or as there was no player simply on his level. On the other hand, heading into 2029, we witnessed something completely different. 2 clubs that have been rebuilding for years finally getting their big breakthrough. For the first time in 18 plus years, they were closer than ever to claiming the prestigious trophy. However, it wouldn't be that easy. After an intense back and forth final, Bobby Charlton netted a brace for Manchester United, while Frank Lampard responded immediately with a brace of his own, keeping Chelsea alive for 120 minutes. This meant that the champions of Europe had to be settled in a penalty shootout. Somehow, in some way, these 2 teams have made it to the Champions League final, and Cole Palmer missed his first penalty. Now Bruno Fernandes slots his. Now don't ask me how these teams have made it, but that's just how it went out. Frank Lampard with a good pen. Now Bobby Charlton steps up for Manchester United, and that's a good pen as well. Chelsea Chelsea have the upper hand right now at 2-1. Now it's Madueke stepping up, and he's going to slot his penalty home. Now it's going to be Marcus Rashford, who's back at Manchester United, and that's a good pen. That's a good pen. Jadon Sancho, who's also at Chelsea. Come on, show me something. Okay, it's a good pen. Chelsea still have the upper hand here. Man United still have the upper hand here, and that's a good penalty as well. Now look, Chelsea is in a tough situation. If they make this penalty, the penalty shootout keeps going. But if they miss, it's over. Manchester United is going to win this one, and what's going to happen? Chelsea slots it home. Okay, now look, the Chelsea goalkeeper is in a tough spot. Harry Maguire, of all people, is going to step up to take this penalty. He's usually good at penalties. If he makes this, Manchester United win the shootout, and he made it. Okay, that's a good pen, and Manchester United are now champions of Europe. I really don't know how this happened. They probably just got lucky, but hey, man, they won it this year. That's all that matters. It had been 18 years since Manchester United last tasted Champions League success, but this year they had finally achieved it. But with that being said, let's not get things twisted. This is the last time we're going to see this, as luck played a huge role in their triumph. And you know what they say, you can't depend solely on luck when it comes to football, as form is temporary but class is permanent. While we are still waiting for a club to win more than one Champions League title in this simulation, it could finally happen this year, as Real Madrid has remained a powerhouse due to their fantastic team building. However, one important thing to mention is that two of their star players have left in search of a new journey, so while those players may not be the same for us right now, they could still emerge as a potential threat later on. But let's focus on what matters right now. Cristiano Ronaldo's Real Madrid. Led by their club legend 67 goals and assists across all competitions, they secured this year's league title and Copa del Rey, setting themselves up for major success. Meanwhile, a few countries over, Thierry Henry's Arsenal was in pursuit of European glory. The French gunner netted an impressive 39 goals across all competitions, carrying his club all the way to the Champions League final. The stakes couldn't be higher, as Ronaldo's Real Madrid stood in their way, and on one side, if Arsenal won, they would claim their first ever UCL title. But if Real Madrid emerged victorious, they could secure their second Champions League trophy in this simulation, taking the lead among all the other clubs. In this final, the first shot on target was seen in the 52nd minute. What are we going to see? We're going to see the ball played into Henry. Henry, Chesney. Henry, oh my god, that is a great save. Amazing ball by Eder Militao to send it to Mbappe. Mbappe's using his pace down the line. He has Ronaldo inside, but Fede Valverde gets it. Oh my god, man. Who's going to score? As you can see, this match shaped up to be another one where it would be scoreless for 90 minutes. What is he doing? He shoots it straight at the keeper, man. Come on, somebody score. However, in extra time, we would finally see something happen. Trossard now leading the lines to Arsenal's attack. He has Henry inside. Henry! Henry, 1-0. Oh my gosh. Could he have just won it for Arsenal? There's still a lot of time left, but he might have just won it. With the match now headed into the second half of extra time, Madrid were now trailing 1-0 with only one last attack remaining. Kylian Mbappe now with the 116th minute. He presses it wide. He has a lot of people inside, but he shoots instead. Like, you have Ronaldo inside, but you're shooting that. This corner kick would be the last and final chance of the match, meaning it was now or never for Real Madrid. Ball still at the top of the box. Camavinga now. Camavinga plays in Eder Militao. Eder Militao! Oh my god! Oh my god! One thing about Real Madrid is you can never count them out. That's actually crazy. You guys already know the deal, man. Bukayo Saka steps up for Arsenal, and it's saved. Wow, good start for Real Madrid. Now Cristiano Ronaldo, good pen for him. Now we have Thierry Henry. He scored a goal in this final, but... oh, okay, that's a good penalty. I don't know how Courtois didn't save that, but now Kylian Mbappe, he usually doesn't miss penalties. That's a great pen. All right, Trossard, let's see what Courtois does here, or what Trossard does here. Good pen from him. He's nobody saving that one. Now Jude Bellingham, he's usually clutch. He doesn't miss penalties. That's a great pen as well. Real Madrid have the advantage at 3-2. All right, what are we gonna see here? Declan Rice. Okay, Courtois didn't save that. That's another good penalty, I guess. Now, Camavinga, what are we going to see from him? What are we going to see from him? A good pen. All right, Courtois is in a situation here. If he saves his penalty, he will be the hero for Real Madrid. It's Martin Odegaard. He has a good run-up. He's really good at penalties. And it's a good penalty straight down the middle. Now, David Raya is in a situation here. If Eder Militao sings this, it's over. Real Madrid will win the Champions League, and Arsenal will lose after fighting so hard. What are we going to see here? And that's a good pen, man. Real Madrid have won the Champions League this year. One thing you cannot actually do is count them out. They always find a way to win. As mentioned earlier, form is temporary, but class is permanent. Real Madrid ultimately triumphed, securing their 17th Champions League title in history and their second in this simulation. As for for individual awards, Ronaldo claimed his 7th Ballon d'Or, putting him just 2 behind Messi. But as mentioned earlier, while the departure of the 2-star players from Madrid did not pose a threat last season, in the next year they proved themselves to be more than just a challenge. They became the missing pieces to R9's Inter Milan, and together they formed one of the most memorable storylines in football history, becoming the first Brazilian trio to lift the prestigious Champions League trophy, setting themselves up for the future as they now found themselves facing a fellow Brazilian in the Champions League final. If Inter Milan could somehow find a way to win, they would surpass Real Madrid in the title count. However, if PSG emerged victorious, they would become the 3rd club in this simulation to claim 2 Champions League titles. And it was Inter who found some space quite early. Vini Jr. now on the ball. Passes into Ronaldo, R9 is through, R9, oh, rebound falls to Rodrigo, and Rodrigo finishes it in the 9th minute. Wow, man, that's an early lead for the Brazilian trio, man. That's actually a good goal. Lautaro Martinez now on it, plays in R9, R9 plays in Rodrigo, wow, man, this Inter Milan team is something serious. As you just saw, Inter was coming out strong, and PSG knew that if they didn't wake up, it could get bad. Mistake, Neymar now on it, Kvaratskhelia near post. Wow, man, we are in for a Champions League final for sure, man. That's 1-1 in the 21st minute. This match had the slingshot effect because whenever one team fired a shot, the other one responded immediately. We haven't seen an Inter Milan attack in a minute, but now Lautaro Martinez plays in Vini Jr. Vini Jr. skies. Ah, my God, man. This is a crazy Champions League final. I love it. After Inter's chance, PSG took full control as they were now attacking majority of the second half, and their dominance was at full display. Ousmane Dembele now on the ball. He's gonna play it into Neymar. Neymar has found space. Neymar needs to finish. He passes Barcola and PSG 2-1. That's honestly fully deserved. They've been attacking majority of this second half and they took full control, man. I can say that's deserved for sure. To keep it short, PSG kept on attacking without giving Inter a chance to see their goal, and in the 88th minute, they were through one last time. Ball falls to Neymar Jr. Now to Barcola. Barcola has Dembele inside, but he shoots it instead. Why would he do that? Pass it to Dembele. The referee just blew the final whistle. PSG have just taken this one. That's kind of surprising to me. I can't believe Vini, R9, and Rodrigo just lost. With the result ending in PSG's favor, they lifted their 2nd Champions League title in club history as well as in this simulation. And with football history rewritten, the world witnessed Neymar finally live up to his full potential, claiming his 2nd Ballon d'Or. But as we move forward into 2033, football history continued to evolve, marking the year of the Italians, specifically Juventus FC. Led by their club legend Alessandro Del Piero, the team dominated all competition, completing a clean sweep and winning the Champions League for the first time since 1996. This season, they proved that no one could stand in their way. However, moving into our 10th and final season, football was at its peak. 3 teams were now tied with 2 Champions League titles: Real Madrid, Inter Milan, and Paris Saint-Germain. Coincidentally, in the semi-finals, 2 of these 3 teams faced off, and with the aggregate score tied after the first leg and the halftime score locked at 0-0 in the second leg, it was up to one of the Ronaldos to push their team through to the final. What you are looking at right now is why the score was level across almost 2 matches, just a bunch of missed opportunities. What is going on, man? They cannot finish. What are these guys doing? But I guess you can say this is a good thing because that would build tension for the last kick of the ball in the full 90 minutes. 90th minute, Vinicius Jr. has it. Plays in R9. Where's Real Madrid's defense? R9 in the 90th minute. He just sent Inter Milan through to the Champions League final. As you just saw, Inter Milan emerged victorious, defeating Real Madrid in the semifinals, securing their place in the final. Meanwhile, on the other side, PSG triumphed over Man City, setting the stage for a high-stakes showdown: Inter Milan versus Paris Saint-Germain. And once again, both teams entered the final with 2 Champions League titles each, making this one of the most intense matchups in football history. Since the stakes were high, it wouldn't take long for one of the Brazilians to show up early. Rodrigo's played in through early. Whoa, did they really just score in the 2nd minute? Nah, bro, what is going on? And he's hitting the Sue? Nah, he's sending a message for sure. That's crazy. I mean, like I said, the stakes were already high enough, so PSG wouldn't take long to respond. Barcola plays in Dembele. Dembele has a free shot, and it's 1-1. Oh, no, he's offside. Wait, no, he's not offside. What the heck? As you just saw, this final was shaping up to be historic because literally minutes later, PSG would do this. Another mistake by Inter Milan. Kvaratskhelia. He really just missed that? No, what is going on? No, well, actually, like, what am I watching right now? Are you guys watching the same game I'm watching? As if this final wasn't eye-opening enough, it looked like Vinny Jr. was trying to help PSG win because he wasn't making the best of choices. Yo, Vinicius Jr. is about to get sent off. Why would he do that back-to-back? He just got sent off for a second. What is he doing? No. Playing with 10 men proved to hurt Inter because defending would be a problem, but they were lucky enough to hold PSG off until the second half where they would get their attack going. R9 now on the ball, plays in Rodrigo. Rodrigo shoots it. Rodrigo with a banger. Oh my God. I honestly thought PSG was gonna score, but Rodrigo is sending a statement. Dude, no, we have to get a replay of this. Rodrigo touches it. It smashes it with his left foot. No keeper in the world is saving that, actually. PSG went from having control to playing catch up, but luckily for them, they were still playing against 10 men, which ended up finally working in their favor. Barcola found space. Barcola's through on goal. If he misses somehow, he's not gonna miss that. That's 2-2 in the 86th minute. He just tied it up. By the looks of it, this might go into extra time, but at this point, I don't even know. This Champions League final has actually been crazy. Let's just say this was the most unpredictable final. When you thought it was surely headed into extra time, PSG found a way to squeeze in one last attack. PSG are attacking once again. They have possession of the ball. Are we gonna see a last minute win here? Bradley Barcola through on goal. We just saw a last minute winner. Barcola with 2 goals within 4 minutes. Bro, what just happened in this final? This is probably one of the most unpredictable finals I've ever watched. To my surprise, PSG have taken this one and they have won their 3rd Champions League title. Who honestly would have thought that PSG would have took over this simulation? Hey man, Neymar lived up to his full potential. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button as I'm on this road to 100,000 subscribers. And if you enjoyed watching this video, you'll love this one on your screen, so click it now.